Oh, Chelsea, 1-0. Enzo scores. 1-0 Chelsea. Less than 3 minutes and the Reds are behind. I'll talk you through it now. Not a great start this, is it? They play the ball out right hand side. Costas lets Neto get the cross in, and then there's no one tracking. Look at that, no one tracking him. Nobody tracking Fernandes as he bursts from the edge of the box. So Costas doesn't block the cross, and then nobody tracks the runner. Nobody. Look at that. Look at the space. He even has time to take a touch and set himself before he side foots it past Alisson. That's, again, defensively just not good enough. Oh, God almighty. Is Alisson better get a red here, or is the flag going to save him? I think the offside flag saves Alisson getting a red card here, lads. He's offside, but if he wasn't, Alisson's probably getting sent off here. Yeah, I think that offside flag saves Alisson getting sent off. And this could have been even worse. So anyway, we restarted, and thankfully the offside flag was up and did stand, and was the right decision. But again, breathe a sigh of relief there. That would have had Alisson out for the Arsenal game as well. So very, very thankful there that the offside flag saved them. Madueke puts the ball in the net, but everybody knew the flag was going to go up for offside. I think it was Jackson initially. Let's hope Kwanzaa does hold his line. Yeah, well done, boys. Well done. Well done, Jarell Kwanzaa. He read that very well. You can see Kwanzaa watching the line, steps up to make sure that he is playing them offside. So well done, Jarell Kwanzaa there. And yes, Nicholas Jackson was offside. That was good from Kwanzaa. Could have easily dropped deep and got sucked in, but didn't. Read the situation well. Credit where it's due. Joseph said, why is everybody so bothered? I get that we should be better, but personally I don't really care. I think some people are bothered because, and I don't expect this to be for everyone, but they want some players to do well. So we want Elliott to succeed. You know, you want players to convince the manager and step up. And they've got their chance today and they're not really doing it. And I think that's where the frustration for some people comes from today. As well as, of course, never nice to lose a Premier League game. And as I mentioned earlier on as well, if Chelsea get Champions League football, they become an even bigger headache in the transfer window. So there was a few little bits and pieces that will keep you interested in it. But yeah, at the end of the day, we are the league winners and nothing's going to change that. And I never want to see Liverpool lose a game of football. And I despise Chelsea's fan behaviour on occasion as well. Neto with another cross in. Kwanzaa somehow gets out-jumped by Enzo Fernandez. And Enzo's header goes wide. But again, look at our big centre-back here. Hands all over him and still loses the header. Lads, I don't rate Kwanzaa at all. Honestly, I'm not convinced by Jarell Kwanzaa one bit. He's more concerned now with wrestling with Enzo and then loses the header because he's not even looking when the ball's coming towards Enzo's head. He's ducking down trying to put Enzo off. Why is everyone moaning the game's a dead rubber? It is and it isn't. I want to stand up for 1 second, and I can't see all the comments, by the way, but for some of the people who are complaining, I think they've got a right to complain. So at times, we often talk about why isn't Elliott getting a game? What is Kwanzaa good enough or not? Endo, like these are the times we get to see them. And yes, it might be a dead rubber as such, but it's also not a dead rubber because as I've said, if we can stop Chelsea getting Champions League football, that will limit their ability in the market to go after some of the same players that we do. So there is some semblance to this game having a little something on it. And also, some of these players are playing for their Liverpool futures. And if they're not able to show that they can compete at this level, then the manager is going to have an even clearer mindset of the players that he wants to move on or not. So yes, in theory, there's nothing on the game, but there kind of is as well. And also professional pride. You don't want to lose the first game after you've been crowned champions. Costas heads it back into midfield where Jones loses his footing and gives the ball to Cole Palmer. Oh, fuck off. The goal, Chelsea. Van Dijk kicks it in off somebody. Well, lads, I give up. I don't know anymore. It's fucking Keystone Cop stuff. Lads, I'd have defended this. Me, the big fat 43-year-old waste of space, would have defended that better than Van Dijk and Kwanzaa. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Look at the state of this. So Jones slips to start the attack. Then Palmer comes in, goes past Costas, ball's played in, and Van Dijk kicks the ball off Kwanzaa into the net. He literally kicks the ball off his own man into the net. I can't, lads. I don't even know what to say anymore. Yes, Gaz, we are, mate. We are bad today. And that goal was an embarrassment. Here comes the changes. Trent coming off to be replaced by Bradley, and please don't put him in a Liverpool shirt again. I'm done with Trent. Yeah, you strolled around like you fucking own the gaff, Trent. Now fuck off to Madrid, mate, because this is pathetic at this point. Bradley's coming on. Darwin's coming on for Jota. I mean, this really is just... I don't... Like, this is Arna saying to Chiesa, you're not getting a game. Full stop. So Darwin on for Jota and Bradley on for Trent. And I honestly don't want to see Trent playing again. I'm done with him. If you think you get to stroll around like that in a Liverpool shirt, then I give up. Oh, fuck off. So Darwin Núñez is a free header 6 yards out, begging to be scored, and he puts it about 7 yards wide. And he's probably offside as well. But 6 yards out. No, I'm being too kind. He's put it 10 yards wide. If the two goals were stacked side by side, he'd probably still miss that. The sooner the better this lad leaves the club. I'm genuinely... How is he a professional footballer? He can't even... He's 6 foot whatever and he can't even head the fucking ball. Like, he heads it about 10 yards wide. It's just so bad. So bad. Imagine what Chiesa's thinking there, seeing that from Darwin. Imagine what Chiesa's thinking on the bench. Unless Federico Chiesa is breaking into Arne Slot's house and shitting on the kitchen counter twice a week, I don't understand this treatment and why Darwin's getting a look in. I'd even have to say twice a week I'd still probably start him. If there was 2 shites a week on my kitchen counter, I'd still probably play him ahead of Darwin. That's how annoyed I am by it. Corner, taken. Goal, Van Dijk header. Yes, Virgil. Cheers for the 105 quid. Thank you, Virgil, for at least making it bearable. So Virgil scores a header to make it 2-1 with 6 minutes to go. Corner in right-hand side. Virgil gets away from his man. Header past Sanchez. 2-1 with 5 plus stoppage time to go. Yes, Virgil. That's better. Good header. Good header, Virgil. Boom. Yes, more of that, please, Virg. Oh, yeah. There we go. Fucking Kwanzaa giving away a penalty now right at the end. Just sums it all up. That's an own goal and a penalty given away from Kwanzaa in one game. Szoboszlai plays a stupid pass and then Kwanzaa challenges Caicedo, who... I mean, I don't know what to say, lads. I don't know what to say anymore. Penalty Chelsea. No arguments, 100% a penalty. That, ladies and gentlemen, is another reason why I've been saying that I think Kwanzaa gets sold. Just not switched on enough. Now look, it was Szoboszlai's stupid pass that put him in a terrible position, but I don't know what to say. So Matthew said it wasn't Kwanzaa's fault. So that's right, Matthew. A ghost made the fucking challenge, mate. It wasn't Kwanzaa's fault that he fouled the player. Somebody else's fault. Grand. We'll get you. Got the memo. And Palmer just about squeezes it in past Alisson to make it 3-1. What can Kwanzaa do in that situation? Not foul for a player that's running away from goal. Have you ever played football, Matthew? Genuinely, because you've made some astonishingly naive comments during the watch-along. He doesn't have to throw a leg out and foul her, mate. He could just let him run into nowhere. It's not like he was running through on goal. He was running to the byline. So, why tackle? Pay attention to who's around you. Just don't throw out a lazy leg. Look, Szoboszlai's pass was a hospital pass and it was ridiculous. But to just try and take away any blame from Kwanzaa is just silly. Palmer makes it 3-1. Jamie Carragher defo has an erection somewhere over that. And that's it. The ref blows it up. It finishes at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. And if Chelsea outbid us in the fucking transfer market for a player in the summer, I will look back to this game and say this was the moment we let them back into the Champions League.